Okay, thank you everyone for being here. Today I will talk about decentralized media. My name is Matteo. I'm co-founder of SpaghettETH, the Italian community, and I'm working for ECF, which is Ethereum Community Fund. It's not the Ethereum Community Foundation that was in the headlines yesterday. This one has been around since 2015. Also, I work for Stake Capital, Rec News, Stable Summit, Remix, Live Peer, and I'm a musician, so I join open source orchestra every time I can. So we have a media dilemma, which is we are not using decentralized stack when it's not about money. How can DeFi be self-sovereign when we suffer FUD funneled by social media with a capital and a political agenda? We often have to trust and act upon news, meaning we have to vote and invest, while the truth is pending on or unverifiable. So, as Flaubert used to say, there is no truth, there is only perception. So what are Web3 native media? These are publications and broadcasts that rely on decentralized networks and blockchain technology for communication, storage, and curation. Why do we need them? We need them to detach newsmaking and fact-checking away from corporate capital, political agendas, and centralized algorithm, and to revalue the curatorial work of our communities. Also, there is an ideological coherency. We use DeFi every day, but we have given up on NFT tickets, for example, or decentralized streaming for X Spaces and Luma, because they are easier. Thank you so much. So are banks. When I get my card stolen, I call my operator at my bank and they refund me completely. So today I will show you two alphas. One is about decentralized web radios, and the second one is a decentralized knowledge base. So let's start with the radio. And all right. So I will, don't do this to me, babe. All right, sorry. So our decentralized web radio has been built with Yomi. This is a SpaghettETH proof of concept. We can log in via Google accounts, is of course account abstraction or wallet connect. It's a token-gated radio, meaning that you need to claim an SBT that we provide for free through another software, another DApp that we have. And I can show you quickly how that works. So you have to claim your SBT, which will direct you to Passport, which is our academic little booklet. And you basically can just go and do everything from here. So I'll show you how that works. Well, sorry. Without the SBT thing, quickly. And I'll just log in with my Google account to show you some stuff. Right. So the Web3 radio we are proposing is made up of two components. There's a playlist, community playlist, and a live section. The idea overall is basically to cut out the noise that we individually create and to have one channel that we collectively curate and goes back into our other communities. So the player basically does a continuous cron job out of playlists. It's a community playlist that you can basically fill up with music, podcasts, etc. And you can see how to submit a song through here. We are delegating the storage and everything else to your favorite storage system. So we accept IPFS, Swarm, Piñata, of course, but also Google Drive, and Dropbox if you are being very lazy. Also, this is a tool that we are pushing in Italy for newbies. So we're trying to do Web3 onboarding for people who just don't know what this stack is about. And same for the song. So we have a cover, song, genre, title, you submit, and it goes into the basically into the shuffle player of the player. You can also save. Do a sort of self-curatorial playlist by saving whatever is going on at the moment, but we can switch quickly to the live section. So the player will continuously run through the community playlist unless there is a live stream scheduled. And again, you can create your live stream covers by pasting your favorite storage URI and by basically selecting the day and the time and the number of slots that you want to occupy. You can see that today we have a series of interviews scheduled with Spaghetti later in the afternoon. That's basically it. It's a very simple proof of concept aimed at teaching the value of self-curatorial, self-curated media. This is an alpha. What we are about to build soon is, you see that there is a support the creator section here. What we are about to do is basically create decentralized bidding system for sponsorships. So if I'm going live, say today, I can bid my airspace for my on airspace to the best bidder, and so there will be basically a banner featuring, I don't know, Aave or whoever wants to sponsor us. And now I think it's time to move to something else, which is Pensive. Pensive, for those who haven't known it yet, is the latest product of ECF, Ethereum Community Fund. Ethereum Community Fund also rolled out Carbon Vote, which is a token-gated voting platform since the DAO attack, and also the whole Zuzalu software stack basically is run by us. What we are doing with Pensive, I'd like to call it decentralized Wikipedia for Web3 project, but it's also more of a knowledge base. And knowledge bases in a decentralized term are very important, especially as AI is growing and the political use of AI is growing even further. We're having examples around the world of, let's say, not disaligned political parties that do sort of political boutades, and they are claiming to run cities with AI. We have a civic list in Rome in 2027, so in a couple of years, that will run their own elections with AI. And we have, I think, the mayor of Cheyenne in Wyoming, who was about 5 minutes, yeah, who was about to basically run the daily question and answer with the citizen with an AI bot. So basically, it's something that pin it on your calendar will become very, very essential. So going through Pensive quickly, basically right now we are an alpha. You need an invite to join, but everything is displayed on the main page, also the Discord link where you can claim your invite link. You can basically start by creating the bone structure of a new project. It basically means that there are essential items that you have to fill in order for that project to be valid. Once you have filled, it will go into a pending phase where you receive contribution points just for having proposed something, and you will need other peers to come and validate your project. After which this probation time, this validation time, it basically will make it public into the project list. So we have a few projects listed already, and we can maybe see how, let's see, Zuzalu for example. We have basic informations, and we can, as users, as community members, we can basically challenge every information that is there. So we can basically, in this case, we can decide that it's not infrastructure, it's developer tools. Or maybe. And basically, we will start a dispute within the project. That's basically it. Sorry, I ran a bit too fast. I think I still have 2 minutes. Yeah, any questions? Right. Thank you.